We've got another Battle for Bikini Bottom video today. This time we're going to talk about my top 5 favorite levels in the game. So, yeah, what are they? We'll find out right now.
I got hot sauce in my bag, swag.
Hello beautiful human, my name is RidersDX and welcome to my channel where today we're talking even more about Battle for Bikini Bottom. So yeah, this is continuing my countdown to the inevitable release of my review of Battle for Bikini Bottom. So yes, I'm looking forward to it. I got a bit of a special intro for the review in particular, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what you all think of it. I won't give you any details on what it is right now. It's just gonna be very different from what you're used to seeing on my channel. So I'm really excited about what you all think about the review, so please check it out once it comes out. It's gonna be coming out soon. I don't know if it's gonna be next week or the week after. It kind of depends on how far I am in the review and whether or not I want to release like another Battle for Bikini Bottom video beforehand. I'm still kind of deciding whether I want to or not, so we'll just have to see. There's too many variables right now. But in the meantime, we're gonna talk about my top 5 favorite levels in the game. And yes, the levels in this game are a very big part of Battle for Bikini Bottom, so we're definitely gonna go dive in and talk about the best levels that are in this game. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive right into it. Coming at number 5 on my list is the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. So I have mentioned this level in terms of its music track in my previous video, where I talked about the top 5 music tracks in the game. So if you want to check that out, then go ahead and click on the link in the top right corner right now. But yeah, so I love the music in this game, but I also just love the level. I mean, I love the green oozing color that's everywhere in this level. It totally fits the vibe of the Flying Dutchman. And one of the greatest things about Spongebob Squarepants aesthetic, in my opinion, it's its heavy incorporation of pirates and the pirate theme. Every single episode starts off with a theme song where the pirate sings the theme song, and that's just such an iconic part of SpongeBob. It's just its whole pirate aesthetic. And you know, Patchy the pirate is also a big thing. And of course, the Flying Dutchman is a really big part of the franchise and one of my favorite characters in the whole series. So having a whole level dedicated to him was an awesome idea from Heavy Iron Studios. So I thank you, Heavy Iron, for it. But yeah, I just love this level because I love the whole objective of the level, which is to go and, you know, basically kill some robots and kill the robot ship. That's awesome. This sounds so epic and just totally a really cool thing that's a little bit too cool for SpongeBob in my opinion. So yeah, this is really just one of the best levels in the game. Coming at number 4 on my list is Goo Lagoon. So Goo Lagoon is really cool because you have one section of the level that's dedicated to the Goo Lagoon that we know of. So the beach itself, you know, Larry being that big muscular guy doing all those waves, like, oh, you know, that big bro kind of guy. And I really don't know where I was going with this, but yeah, you know, Goo Lagoon is one of the most iconic locations in the game, in the series, and it's really cool to see it transformed into a 3D environment in a video game setting. And also the missions in this level are really fun. I really liked finding the kids from Mrs. Puff, although it's a little bit interesting that you would pop the balloon and basically have some of the kids fall into the water and not drown, I guess. I feel like most kids would probably drown if they were that deep into the water, but you know, you're saving them because, oh, you gotta be scared of those balloons, you know. Those balloons are really scary and sketchy. But I'll talk more about the actual level in my review. But yeah, I love the whole aesthetic of Goo Lagoon, and what I really love about this whole level is that it transitions from Goo Lagoon to a carnival. That's definitely not what I was expecting when I first played the game, but I love the carnival portion of this level too. You know, you play through it mostly as Patrick, and Patrick is my favorite SpongeBob character, so already that's a big plus. But I just love the carnival. It's so much fun and so vibrant in color, and it's just a perfect way to couple up with Goo Lagoon because it's like having 2 different levels basically as one. And yeah, I just love that the Heavy Iron Studios basically created this new location for the game, because I can't recall a very significant carnival location in the actual TV show. So yeah, it's really cool to see something original in this game as well, along with all the locations that we know very well. Coming in at number 3 is SpongeBob's Dreams. So for those of you who don't know, there's one episode of SpongeBob that's very memorable where SpongeBob travels into his friend's dreams. So this is a really awesome episode. I loved everything about it. So it's just amazing that they decided to take that concept and build upon it as a Battle for Bikini Bottom level. So in this level, SpongeBob is dreaming and he gets to travel into the dreams of all his friends. So you have a dream with Sandy where Sandy basically slides down this insane course on her shell, and you have Squidward's dream where he's playing all this music and you have to navigate through all these notes and crannies, and then you have Mr. Krabs' dream where it's full of money but also full of robots for some reason. Then Patrick's dream, which it's just Patrick's dream. Very much a Patrick dream. This level just felt like a great love letter to the series because each dream really emphasized what it is we loved about the characters, and it's just a giant love letter to the characters of this series. And yeah, I just love it because it's so much more weirder and so much more creative compared to the other levels. Not saying the other levels aren't creative, but obviously because it's a dream world, Heavy Iron had basically free reign in making the most weirdest, outrageous levels that they wanted to, and they definitely didn't not disappoint in this level of the game. SpongeBob's Dream is so wacky and so out there and so colorful and creative. It definitely is a highlight in this game. Coming in at number 2 is what I like to call the level of sliding, and that's Sand Mountain. So I mentioned in my previous video that sliding is one of my favorite parts of this game, and I'll definitely dive into that more in my actual review. But Sand Mountain is basically a giant sliding spectacle. You know, you have 3 giant slides to slide on, and I really wish I could use more diverse vocabulary. But anyway, the sliding mechanic in SpongeBob is one of the funnest things about this game, and I just love Sand Mountain in general. I mean, I love the whole look of it, and I love the laid back vibe of it. And this is especially awesome in the game after you finish like Rock Bottom and the Momo Lair, which were both very dark and grimy levels. It's so nice to have a level that's really bright in color again, because I really love those levels a lot more in Battle for Bikini Bottom. To be honest, I usually prefer the levels that are a little bit more vibrant in color, just because I feel like they look prettier and they look a lot more fun to play in. But I'll definitely dive into that a little bit more in my actual review. But yeah, Sand Mountain is just so much fun. I love racing down all these slides. I love trying to beat the times. I love killing all the robots in the end. I love bothering Squidward the entire level. You know, Squidward is definitely one of the best parts of this game. Squidward's just one of the best parts of the whole show in general, so there's really no surprise there. But yeah, this level is just so much fun because of its huge emphasis on sliding, and it's a great thing that the sliding mechanic is so much fun in this game, because otherwise this level would have been a chore. Okay everyone, coming at number 1 as my all-time favorite level in Battle for Bikini Bottom is gonna have to be Jellyfish Fields. Yes, the very first level in this game is my favorite level, and I honestly am probably just gonna blame it on nostalgia. I think nostalgia is the biggest factor for me in this. You know, when I was playing this game for the first time as a kid, I popped that game into my Xbox, I started playing it, and I went to Jellyfish Fields, and I'm just like, yeah, this is a SpongeBob game. This feels so much like SpongeBob. I feel like I'm in the TV show right now, and it was just such a wild experience to be experiencing Jellyfish Fields for the very first time as a kid. But looking back on it now as an adult, Jellyfish Fields is just a very well built level overall. I mean, it flows pretty well compared to the other levels, you know? It's a really great introduction to the game. You get to learn so many of the game's mechanics through it, and it's just a really great first level, you know? It's not too hard, obviously, because it's the first level, but it's not too easy either. It definitely presents its challenges here and there, especially Patrick's section when he's going through the caves. Like, that section was very challenging to me when I first played it. So this level is just perfectly balanced in everything that's supposed to do. It's just a perfect carbon example of what to do with a SpongeBob level in a SpongeBob game. It has a perfect balance of everything, you know, perfect amount of enemies, perfect amount of difficulty, perfect amount of locations to travel through, even has a boss at the end. And yeah, this was the first boss of the game also, so getting to fight King Jellyfish was awesome as well. And you finish the level off with a slide, and you know how much I love my slides, so yeah, it really is just a perfect level, and I can't think of a Spongebob level better than this one, to be honest. But okay everyone, that's everything from my list. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite levels in this game are. Which did you agree with my list? Do you disagree? Let me know all your thoughts. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you like videos like these and you want to see more in the future. Follow me on Twitter at RidersDX or join my Discord server, the Spongy Garden. And yes, the next time I see you for about Bikini Bottom, it's either gonna be my review or another video. I'm really not sure. So I guess I'll just leave you all in the suspense for next week. This is Riders riding out.